This is almost irresistible. She's so deliciously low. So horribly dirty.
No, I ain't dirty. I washed my face and hands before I come, I did.
I shall make a duchess of this draggle-tailed gutter snipe.
Oh!
In 6 months, in 3, if she has a good ear and a quick tongue, I'll take her anywhere and pass her off as anything. We start today, now, this minute. Mrs. Pierce, take her away and clean her. Take off all her clothes and burn them. Ring up and order some new ones. Wrap her up in brown paper till they come.
You're no gentleman, you ain't, to talk of such things. I'm a good girl, I am, and I know what the likes of you are, I do.
We want none of your slum prudery here, young woman. You've got to learn to behave like a duchess. Here, take her away, Mrs. Pierce. If she gives any trouble, wallop her.
No, call the police, I
Have
will.
no place to put her.
Put her in the ash can.
You can't dig a girl up like that as if you were picking a pebble off the beach.
Why not?
She may be married.
Gah! There you are, as the girl very properly says, gah!
Who would marry me?
By George, Eliza, before I've done with you, the streets will be strewn with the bodies of men shooting themselves for your sake.
Here, he's off his chump. He is. I'm going. I don't want no loonies teaching me.
Oh, I'm mad, am I? Very well, Mrs. Pierce, don't order those things. Throw her out.
Stop, Mr. Higgins. I won't allow it. Go home to your mother, girl.
I ain't got no mother.
There you are, she ain't got no mother. Very well, then the girl doesn't belong to anybody. She's no use to anybody but me.
What's to become of her? Is she to be paid anything? Do be sensible, Mr. Higgins.
Now, what on earth will she do with money? She'll get her food and her clothes. She'll only drink if you give her money.
It's a lie. Nobody ever saw the sign of liquor on me.
Doesn't it occur to you, Higgins, that the girl has some feelings?
Oh, I don't think so. Have you, Eliza?
I got my feelings the same as anyone else.
You see the difficulty, Pickering?
What difficulty?
To get her to talk grammar.
I don't want to talk grammar. I want to talk like a lady.
Will you please keep to the point, Mr. Higgins? What's to become of her when you've finished with her teaching?
What's to become of her if we leave her in the gutter?
That's her business, not yours, Mr. Higgins.
Well, when we've finished with her, we throw her back into the gutter.
Oh, you've no feeling heart in you, you haven't. I'm going away. I've had enough of this. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Here, Eliza. Eliza. Come here, Eliza. Here, Eliza. Have chocolate, Eliza.
How do I know what might be in them? I've heard of girls being drugged by the like of you. Oh,
Where's your good faith, Eliza?
I wouldn't have answered it. And I'm too lazy not to take it out of me mouth.
You shall have boxes of them, Eliza. You shall live on them. Now listen to me, Eliza. You're going to live here for 6 months and learn to speak beautifully like a lady in a florist shop. If you're good and do whatever you're told, you shall sleep in a proper bedroom, have lots to eat, and money to buy chocolates and take rides in taxis. If you're naughty and idle, you shall sleep in the back kitchen among the black beetles and be walloped by Mrs. Pierce with a broomstick. At the end of 6 months, you shall go to Buckingham Palace in a carriage, beautifully dressed. If the king finds out you're not a lady, you will be taken by the guards to the Tower of London, where your head will be cut off as a warning to other presumptuous flower girls. But if you are not found out, you will receive a present of 7 and 6pence to start life with as a lady in a shop. If you refuse this offer, you will be a most ungrateful and wicked girl, and the angels will weep for you. Now are you satisfied, Pickering? Can I put it more fairly, Mrs. Pierce? Bundle her off to the bathroom.
you're a great bully, you are. And I won't stay here if I don't like it. I never asked to go to Buckingham Palace, I didn't. If I'd known what I was letting myself in for, I wouldn't have come here. I've always been a good girl. I am never... Oh, I ain't dirty. I washed my face and hands before I come, I did.
I shall make a duchess of this draggle-tailed gutter snipe.
Oh, no, it ain't natural. I've never had a bath in my life. Not what you call a proper one.
Nonsense, Eliza. Don't you want to be sweet and clean and decent like a lady? You know you can't be a good girl inside if you're a dirty girl outside. Now, await your room and take off all your clothes.
It isn't decent.
Nonsense, girl. Don't you take off all your clothes every night before you go to your bed?
No. Why should I? I'd catch my death. I'll take off my skirts.
Eliza, now be a good child.
No!
No, go and get your things at once and come back to me.
If I knew what yourself one thing, you must have been clean off and come here. I didn't know when I was well off. I didn't. It ain't decent. Really, I couldn't, Mrs. Pierce. I've never done such a thing before. Really, I haven't. Oh.
Now come away and tell me if the water's hot enough.
No, Mrs. Pierce, don't! No! Help! No, Mrs. Pierce, stop it! I'm getting weak! This has never happened to me before! Oh! 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 Oh, help! Help! Oh, I've never been treated like this before! No! Stop it! Help! No! No! Help!
Higgins, excuse the straight question, but are you a man of good character where women are concerned?
Have you ever known a man of good character where women are concerned?
Yes, very frequently.
Well, I haven't. I find
Breakfast is ready, sir.
that the moment I let a woman make friends with me, she becomes jealous, exacting, and a confounded nuisance. So I'm a confirmed old bachelor and likely to remain one. Coffee?
Thanks. You know what I mean. I hope it's understood that no advantage is to be taken of her position.
What, that thing? Sacred, I assure you. I've taught scores of American millionaires to speak English. The best-looking women in the world. I'm seasoned. They might just as well be blocks of wood.
Excuse me, Mr. Higgins. I'd like to trouble you if I may.
Yes?
Will you be very particular what you say before the girl?
I'm always particular about what I say.
Oh, no, sir. It doesn't matter before me. I'm used to it. But you really must not swear before the girl.
I never swear. What the devil do you mean?
That's what I mean. I don't mind your damning and your blasting,
Mrs. Pierce.
but there's a certain word I must ask you not to use. The girl used it in the bath because the water was too hot. It begins with the same letter as bath.
I cannot charge myself with ever having uttered it, except perhaps in moments of extreme and justifiable excitement.
Only this morning, sir, you applied it to the boots, the butter, and to the brown bread.
Oh, that, a mere alliteration natural to a poet. Is that all?
No, sir. We'll have to be very particular with this girl as to her personal cleanliness.
Yes, certainly, certainly. Most important.
Might I ask you not to come down to breakfast in your dressing gown, or not to use it as a table napkin if you do, and will you please remember not to put the porridge saucepan onto the clean tablecloth. I hope you're not offended, sir.
No, not at all. Not at all, Mrs. Pierce. Is that all?
Oh, no, sir. I really don't think I can put the girl back into these. Might she wear one of those Chinese garments you brought back from abroad?
Certainly, certainly. What the devil's that? Oh, don't burn that. We'll keep that as a souvenir. You know, that woman has the most extraordinary ideas about me. Here am I, a shy, diffident sort of man. Yet she's firmly persuaded that I'm a bossy, arbitrary, overbearing kind of person. How do you account for that?
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine either.
I'm afraid I've got to tell you, sir, that the trouble's beginning already. There's a dustman outside, Alfred Doolittle. He says you've got his daughter here. I don't like the looks of him, sir.
Show the blackguard in.
May not be a blackguard.
Of course he's a blackguard. We may get something interesting out of him.
What about the girl?
No, I mean his dialect.
Doolittle, sir.
Professor Higgins?
Here, good morning. Sit down.
Morning, Governor. I come about a very serious matter, Governor.
Brought up in Hounslow, mother Welsh, I should imagine. What do you want, Doolittle?
I want my daughter. That's what I want.
Well, of course you do. I'm glad to see you have some spark of family feeling left. Your daughter's upstairs. Here, take it away at once.
What? Ah, look here, Governor, is this reasonable? Is it fair to take? The girl belongs to me. You've got her. Where do I come in?
How dare you come here and try to blackmail me? You sent her here on purpose.
No, Governor.
This is a plot, a plant, an attempt to extort money by threats. I shall telephone the police.
Have I asked you for a brass farthing?